Good evening. I'm Srinivas Rao here, CEO of T-Hub, and today I thought I should take this opportunity to talk to you about someone I know very well, Professor Anukriti Sharma. So I've known Professor Sharma now for about a couple of years. She is an excellent speaker, very organized leadership coach, and an excellent communicator as well. So I've been involved with her very closely when we launched T-Hub 2.0, which was in June 2022. So she played a big role as an organizer for the event, and she also was MC for a number of sessions at the event. She did a very stellar job. So now I understand she's about to launch a couple of courses. One is around KICKSTART Your Startup, and the second course around world-class communication and powerful public speaking and leadership skills. I'm sure, given her background, given her experience and expertise, these courses would be definitely of tremendous value to those who are keen on getting into these two spaces. So wish Professor Sharma all the very best, and I do hope that large numbers of students will subscribe to these courses. Thank you.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the complete guide to kickstarting your startup. I'm your host, your instructor, your coach, your guide, Professor Anukriti, and I am super glad to welcome you all to this entire course. It's an 8-chapter module series that takes you all the way from how do you pick your startup idea from the dozens of ideas that you may have, all the way to launching the first version of your product and everything else in between. We focus every chapter on frameworks that give you guidance on how you can think about building your own startup. These are not about answering any questions, but about asking the right questions. What I've done is condensed the last 5 years of my experience as a business coach, distilled that, synthesized it, and got you this 8-chapter series. Chapter 1 is about how do you shortlist 2 or 3 ideas from the dozens of ideas that you may have. Chapter 2 then is about, from those 2 or 3 ideas, how do you pick the one startup idea that you will spend the next 6 to 9 months on. Chapter 3 then is about going about picking your founding team, and a very important question, should you have a co-founder or not in the first place? Chapter 4 then is how do you go about splitting your equity between your founders, between your employees. Chapter 5 is all about fundraising. When is the right time to raise? How much should you raise? What is the guidance around raising? What are the terms and conditions, nuances around fundraising? Chapter 6 is how do you go about building the first version of your product? What are nuances that you need to bear in mind while you design the MVP? Chapter 7, one of my favorite ones, how do you go about pricing your product? Pricing your MVP. Should you price it at all? Should you give it for free? And finally, Chapter 8. Chapter 8 is about how do you get the first version of your product out there in the market? How do you get your first set of customers? And God forbid, if things don't work out, then what exactly is pivoting? I believe that through these 8 chapters, you will get exposed to the nuances in an absolutely honest, transparent manner. I don't mince any words. I say it the way it is. I call a spade, and I am certain that you will absolutely and utterly benefit from this journey. Close to 200 students of mine have already gone through this course, and the feedback has been humbling. It's been very gratifying, and I cannot wait to have your feedback come through as well. All the best. If there is anything I can do to help you through this startup journey, please feel free to contact me. I'm at your disposal. Enjoy the course. Welcome to this complete guide to kickstarting your startup. The details for this course are down below. All you have to click on the link down below and register for this course with me. I shall see you on board. All the best.